As I feed the pheasants this morning, there is definitely a change in season. It's cooler, the leaves have started to fall, and I love this time of year. I love that change of season. It's the closing of the previous chapter and the opening of things to come. Then it's off to check the lambs that I moved last week, just to make sure they've got water and that they're all in. And as you might notice, there should be 5 in here, there's only 3. And that's because the Jacob and one of the Norfolks are best buddies and they love to escape. They are around the farm somewhere. I go and check on the rams in the main field, and sometimes the younger boys are with them, and sometimes I have to wait till the evening till they appear. But I'm confident that they are around. So I'm still learning with the pigs, and probably a small mistake that could turn into a big mistake is that hyacinth litter are due in September. And why is that a mistake? Because most people don't want to buy weaners to overwinter, so I'm going to end up with possibly 10, 11, because hyacinth always has loads, of piglets that I can't sell. And I still actually have a few piglets left from Rose and Daisy's litter, although they are old enough now to start to be sold. I mean, worst case scenario is that I won't be able to sell them all, and I will have some over winter, which I can then grow up and rear into lovely, yummy meat boxes. and Hyacinth is due in just over a week, so I'll probably move her in here at the weekend, and then I'll just need to connect this electric to that electric, so I'll just put a strand across with a couple of posts to connect it all up. Talking about checking lambs and rams and moving pigs and hoping that the escapee lambs are still somewhere on site. I'm very excited that hopefully next year this won't even be an issue, because I'm currently running a GoFundMe campaign, and huge thank you to everybody that's already put into it to fund the perimeter fencing so that my farm can become the true rewilding site that I want it to be. So the project essentially is to boundary fence the entire 37 acres. I'm going to be using wildlife friendly stock fencing, which has holes big enough to allow stuff in and deer to jump over, but will keep my pigs and my sheep and the donkeys, etc. on the site. And it means that the pigs and the sheep and the donkeys and the goats will all be out. They'll be able to express their natural behaviours. They will change the landscape. The pigs will come in and rootle among the seedbed, unearth seeds that have been not disturbed by the thatch, and they will sort of come to life. The sheep will come through and they'll nibble bits of hedgerow, but there won't be so much pressure on the grazing of one field. The donkeys can tackle harder things like thistles, which sheep won't eat, and blackthorn, which again sheep don't really eat. And the most exciting thing is I'm hoping to then open the farm with some permissive footpaths so that you can come. And you know, on my open days you can come, you can walk around the site, you can see the animals in their natural environment. If you're able to give $5, £5, $10, £10, then please do, because it makes a massive difference. And if you can't, or you don't want to, that's totally fine too. But you could share the GoFundMe, and regardless, I would love to see you at some point on the farm one day. About 3 weeks ago, I sowed a little test bed of some radish and some rocket, and they've actually grown quite well, apart from two problems. The first of which is blackbirds, which came in and scratched the soil around, so my lovely neat rows disappeared, and now I've got a radish here, a radish there, and then a big collection of seedlings somewhere else, and flea beetle, and you can see the damage on these leaves. So it's September. Radishes are quick to grow, the soil is still warm, and so I'm going to put in a few more so I can practice.